Hey guys, how we doing? How we doing, guys? You're looking at a girl who just took a nap. You guys are looking at a girl who quite literally just woke up from a nap. So, that's how my day's going, chat. How's your day going? How we vibing today? How we feeling? Listen, you needed it? I do. I need it so bad, guys. I'm so tired. It's fine. The most famous person on YouTube. I don't know if that's true. Amara, welcome to the stream. But did you wake up and choose violence? Kind of. You know, typically I choose violence on days that end in Y. So, you know, today is a Thursday. So, you know, take that as you will. I finally re-dyed my hair. What color did you do it? Oh yeah, I did hear it snowed in California. That's crazy. Are you in like Northern Cali? Are you in Northern or Southern? I feel like it would have to be Northern, right? We love napping. I wish I could relate. I'm trying to climb out of a volcano with homework. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I have this problem sleeping at night, but it's always days where I'm like, I should maybe take sleeping medicine, where I'm like, I have to open the next day. And I don't trust myself to like have both of those things happen continuously, you know? Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna take sleeping medicine and then not be able to wake up to my alarm, you know? So that's my fare. So I just didn't do that. And so I suffered, right? So I woke up and then I opened and then I came home and then I continued packing and I got like a decent amount of the kitchen done. I can finally start packing the office after this stream. So congratulations everyone here. You made it to what is happening here. You made it to the last stream that's in this house. And then every stream from now on will be in a different house with a different background. That's gonna be really weird. This entire background of plushies and everything gonna be changed. She is in fact gaming. 𝗏𝗏. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. There's two different kinds of mods I can add? What's the difference? 𝗏𝗏, I'm gonna give you this role and I'm curious as to what it does. I don't know if there's a different icon that happens. There's two different mods? I don't know. I don't know what I just gave you, but you know what? Yeah, there's two different mod types. No, there's not. I don't think it's VIP. The better mod type lets you edit titles and such. Oh, okay. Because there was like managing moderator and then there was standard moderator. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but you got the first one. So I don't know what I just gave you, but you now have immense power. Use it wisely. So yeah, interesting. I wish they would add VIP. Twitch is better sometimes. Not all the time, but Twitch is better sometimes. And that is one of the reasons I do think Twitch is better at times. It's just an icon. It's literally just one symbol next to a name. It's fine. Hi, Vandy. How are we? Do you have any of those funny radio stories? My mom never texted me back. Tragic, I know. So tragic. Listen, I'll see if I can get some while we move and everything like that. But yeah, you guys are talking to very sleepy Lins. I literally woke up and I'm like, I got 15 minutes to get ready. Okay. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve. Hello, guys. To whoever keeps gifting me memberships, thank you. Lins is the go. I appreciate you, Alana. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. I hope you keep enjoying your emotes. We did get some more, not some more, but I did commission that one emote, and I think we should probably get it tomorrow. Has Vanderson started the journey to Georgia yet? No, he's coming down tomorrow. Honestly, I want VIP, but I'm a hope for other features first, like a better... I know! It sucks. I 100% agree. It's annoying. Like, VIP would be like such an easy integration, but yeah, as I said at Topgolf, where we had this whole conversation, like there are genuinely some aspects I miss of Twitch. And it's not a ton, right? Because YouTube does do a pretty solid job, you know? But there's just some things where I'm like, come on. Like, this wouldn't even be hard. It's just a symbol. Or like, you know what I mean? It shouldn't just be that hard. Oh, 𝗏𝗏, by the way, if you wanna have a conversation about that super secret proposal, when I move in, let me know.
Kenneth Connor is gifting 5
Poggies! Hold on, let me get your 5 packs. I could be in Georgia right now, but I did not go. Arson? The troll. The trolling that is arson. It was 5. Cool, if you guys want free Streamlets packs, here you guys go. If the link does not work for you, it means it was already claimed. It means it was already claimed. Pikachu raids are hard, I can't beat it. I haven't tried yet. To be honest with you guys, like, until a DLC comes out, I'm kind of over Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I'm just like, I haven't been having fun with it. And like I said, I think that was my fear when the game came out, because there were a lot of people that, like, you know, wanted to do raid dens and just like play it constantly. And I didn't want to do that because I was really afraid that I was just going to burn myself out and that it wouldn't feel like special anymore, you know? And I think that that fear happened, you know? Like, I don't have a desire to touch it. So I don't think until like something new happens and it gives like a new draw to the game and gives me more of a reason to be like, wow, I gotta play this game again. Like, I just don't have the motivation, you know? I don't say where we live, Mr. Pepper, just for like privacy. Everyone here basically says we live in Atlanta. That's just like the basic answer that we give. So I feel like we're past the 2 to 3 month hype phase. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, there's not really replayability to it. You can't challenge, like, rebattle the Elite Four and stuff like that. They didn't, in my personal opinion, I don't think the shinies were very good.
To the Shadow Realm. Goodbye, smile.
Oh my gosh. Mimicute, if you'll type in chat, I'll do your, oh, there it is. Raids are boring AF. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I do agree. I wish they would have done better with just making better Hisuian Lilligant? Bestie, I don't even know, but I got you in a second. I wish they would have done better with shinies. Like, to be honest, like, I caught 3 shinies and I was like, well, that's it. That's all I wanted. You know? Like, I wish they would have done like more. I wish I would have had a draw to like do more of them. But like, as you've heard me extensively say on this channel, like, I don't think they really did much with shinies, and it's probably because this game got released way before it should have. And I think as much as people are like, no, I want a Pokemon game fast, I think we can all agree and nod our heads collectively together that this should have waited. This should have waited. And that, you know, maybe bugs would be fixed. And maybe, you know, the game would run. And, you know, things of that nature. Because again, there's like the funny glitches that happen. But like when it comes to just basic performance issues, I think everyone can again nod their head and say that this could have, should have, would have waited. You know, and that I think Pokemon fans need to just chill out. Respectfully. Arceus shinies were peak. Actually fair. Actually valid. I personally love being in the water while it's raining in Scarfy. My favorite. My favorite. Exactly. I was going to do competitive in Scarfy, but then Showdown happened and now there's no effort to play. Like, I don't know. Like, I think competitive for me was peak Gen 6. I think Megas, when it came to competitive, was really, really fun, personally. Like, that was my favorite, you know? I feel like ever since they introduced, like, Z moves and then Dynamax, and now Terastallizing is a little more fun. It gives you a little bit more flexibility. But it's really... oh my god, these people will not stop calling me. Holy frick. I don't know how to get off their call list. I changed internet providers because we can't get AT&T fiber out there. And so I had to go with this other company. And this other company has called me every single day for over a week, sometimes multiple times a day. And they're like, hey, I'm I'm calling from insert internet company here, and we're just here to thank you for your purchase. When you purchased your internet, were you told that you also qualify for, like, I don't know, like our exclusive streaming services on top of your own cellular plan, on top of home security, on top of, and just like listing and listing and listing. And every single time I pick up, I'm like, hey, besties, you're the 9th person to call me. And I'm gonna tell you the same thing I've told everyone else. It's not your fault. You didn't know I was already called 9 times as a preface. I'm not mad at you. If you will please just remove my number from the call list, because I really don't want to repeat myself again. And they're like, that's totally fine. I just wanted to be sure that every other person told you that you were also eligible for this. Did they tell you that? And I'm like, yes, along with the 4 other things, including home, like, you know, just listing them all off. And they're like, well, you have a good day, ma'am. And I'm like, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Cease and desist and let them know you're aware of 12-month contact. They will quickly leave you alone. But like, also, I don't want them to screw over my internet, because my internet is the one thing that allows me to do my job. What's about your car's extended warranty? It might be at this point. You know what? I'm blocking their number. Wait, but then if I need to call them, I can't block their number. Because if I need to call them and be like, hey, help me because your internet isn't working or something like that, like, I don't want them to be like, oh shit, we can't call you back now. You know? I don't know. Add your number to, and then when telemarketers call you, they get fines. I gotta run, but have fun stream. Thank you! We're having fun, Carthu. It's great. At least it's... Okay, is it supposed to be raining? It was supposed to be pouring rain the day we moved, but it keeps like going like raining, not raining, raining, not raining, raining, not raining. So I was gonna say, at least it's not supposed to rain, but every time I check it, it's different. Chat, as of this very moment in time, it's not supposed to rain when we move. Big gaming moment. Huge. Massive. Hi, Shady. You can always unblock them if you need to. This is true. This is very, very true. Yeah, exactly. I do need the internet. It do allow me to do my job. Yeah, exactly, Nicole. Exactly. I do agree. But have a good night, Carthu. I appreciate you. Guys, that was the one time I didn't bleep myself. Y'all really gonna be like, oh my goodness, you're a lady. You better watch yourself. It's not ladylike to say a swear. The one time I don't bleep myself. All right, guys. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're gonna do a lovely thing where we level up every single one of these team members to level 30. Because that whole leveling up off screen did not end up happening. So we're just gonna casually level every single one of these guys up, and I'll give you an actual team recap when we figure out which one we actually want to end up adding to the team. That's what's gonna end up happening here, just so you guys are aware. Just got my Blissey to do 560 damage per attack. Oh, you're talking about the TCG. I was so confused, bestie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm assuming you... Yeah. Okay. I was really confused. What is this team? These are Pokemon that were in the box that we are trying to figure out who is good enough to add to the team, essentially. I forgot this thing was named Thanks Tay. Isn't it great? We do appreciate Thanks Tay out here. When's the drawing? Oh, shoot, you're right. Sorry, there was just so much happening. The last message of mine? Yeah. Logan said it. Logan said it. Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to go to this layout, but I guess we're here anyways. Okay. I don't know how to draw this thing. I'm just gonna keep it one. I don't. I'm looking up a reference. I understand that that's not what I like to do. It is quite literally like one of the only options right now. Oh my God, my YouTube analytics. That's crazy. Bye. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't have even come close. I couldn't even tell you the last time I saw 𝗖𝗎𝗗𝗘. Oops. Alrighty. How does one even start this? I really, chat. I really. Yeah, reference was so much required here. It's genuinely not even funny. Okay, we're gonna start with this overall shape. That's how this is gonna go. Uh-huh. I'm still not. Of all the Pokemon, he said 𝗖𝗎𝗗𝗘𝗏𝗏. Alrighty. More Lynn's art. We're trying here. This is one I unfortunately like somewhat kind of have to give effort into because I literally did not know how to draw it. Alrighty. The Ditto of yours is genius. Thank you. I do appreciate him. He's great. You guys should get your new emote that I commissioned hopefully tomorrow. If not tonight, but I'd be surprised if it was tonight. If I'm being honest with you. Uh-huh. 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 Oh my gosh. These shapes are insane. There is so much going on with this Mon. It's kind of nuts. Oh, what? Huh? It's literally 1 pixel. It's literally 1. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Crazy how it makes it work. These leaves are technically 2-tone. They're going to be 1-tone for the sake of timing. I misclicked. We're just going to ignore the fact that the arms aren't connected to the rest of the body, chat. That's what's going to happen here today.
Logan Prevo says, here is some words of motivation. Yes?
Thank you. Appreciate that. It's also just not going to have a lower half of a body. You'll get like a rough outline. Uh-huh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Those are legs. Everyone aware? Yep, great. High fives all around. Leg. Okay. Outline of leg. There's just no way to make this not look demonic as heck. There's no mouth. It's just eyes. Just so everyone is aware. This is literally the way its eyes look. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Anyways, we're just gonna pretend like that never happened. Anyways, alrighty. I thought it wore a black belt. It does not. It does not. I've seen worse. Thanks. That made me feel good. You guys don't have to pretend it was good. It wasn't. But that's also why I didn't want to try. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, get rid of Fluor Cannon. What happened to run 3? I died. So we went to run 4. Have you been stressed because of moving? I've just been exhausted for a lot of reasons, to be honest with you. But, I mean, packing definitely has like a lot going on with it as well, you know? So, there's definitely just a lot of pieces and parts. My insomnia also does not help. My body does not like to sleep, and so I just kind of function on very little sleep. All right, Logan, you are a speck within this wonderful, vast universe, and with a bit of luck, the universe will tell you when to drop your lure into the sea of opportunity. Wow! Inspirational. Do you feel inspired? I hope you do. I hope you do. Congratulations on your Pika, Jess. Oh, that Brave Bird. Yeah, get rid of Explosion. You had M&J's One True Love on your team? Yeah. We sure did. And now he's no longer. He is no longer. Victory Dance. Ayo. How are you doing today, Linz? I'm definitely better than I was. I was very tired. And then I took a nap right before stream. Like a nice 1 hour cheeky nap. Woke up, felt a lot better. I mean, like, as better as I can feel at that point, to be honest with you. But, you know, we're trying. And trying is better than failing. Man do dance, he do be dancing. I'm surprised he didn't evolve, if I'm being honest. But it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Wow, your move pool just was not that good. Okay, slightly better. Last one, we'll see which one's best, and then we'll end up adding it to the team. My luck, we're actually gonna end up getting a really good encounter anyways. And we're gonna end up swapping the encounter for what that is. That's probably the way this is gonna end up going. So, you know. That's just the way it be in the land of Linz. The world is on fire, but we are fine. Exactly. Kind of. I woke up not knowing what day it was. Those are good naps, though. Like, that's when the nap slaps, you know? All right. Let's see what these guys got here. And then we'll figure out which one to add to the actual team. And then I'll give you an actual team recap. Okay, so you're brave-natured. You now have Liquid Ooze, which is not necessarily, like, bad, but also not necessarily good. You have Pickup still. Your moveset is kind of goated though. So Yeems do be kind of looking solid. It's dragon fighting, as we do. Censuscorch has weak armor. Not necessarily the best. Moveset isn't horrible. Man is here with Victory Dance, Frost Breath, Cross Chop, and Spirit Lock. Multi-scale as an ability, which is also not bad. So when release your anxieties and the reason you wake up 4 times in a night. Bestie, what if I told you my insomnia is because of my anxiety, so I don't fall asleep until 4? Thoughts? Thoughts? I appreciate the $5 though. I'm sorry your anxiety bothers you. I'm very, very sorry. But yeah, we have Man. We have Bubbles with Sandstream, Double Iron Bash, Muddy Water, Oblivion Wing, and Steamroller. And then Soft Serve with Guerrilla Tactics, with Secret Sword, Poison Jab, Aura Sphere, and Soul Robbery. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add Deems, to be honest with you. And then we can change things. Let me give you guys a real team recap here, now that we know which one of these boxed mons was the best to add. Because we had a lot of options to work with, you know? Let me just bop boop beep. Ba beep doo bop. Don't let me forget to add a wide lens on Ursaring, chat. That has to happen. Has to happen. Non-negotiable. Alrighty. It is true. It is true, Logan. At least you're not like me right now where you're sick, so everything's congested and everything's draining. My mom got really, really sick. I'm very glad I didn't end up getting. Did you just say Guerrilla Tactics? I sure did, bestie. I'm gonna add the wide lens now so I just don't forget. Come here, Mr. Wide Lens. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, guys. Here's a team recap for you all. First up and foremost, you already know him. We have Yeems, the Hakamoa, Bashful Nature. That's going to change with Pickup as an ability. Bouncy Bubble, Luster Purge, Land's Wrath, and Metal Burst. You know him, you love him. Second up, we have Coke Bear, our wide lens holding Ursaring with Slam, Wicked Blow, Energy Ball, and Avalanche. Hustle as an ability, which is why it's holding the wide lens to help that accuracy in any way it can. We have Squishy, our Adamant, Wigglytuff, Serene Grace as an ability, Metal Burst, Arm Thrust, Energy Ball, and Fell Stinger. We have Pride Shoe Jr., the Shiny Meganium, with Flash Cannon, Aeroblast, Bouncy Bubble, and Volt Switch. Valiant Shield as an ability, Bashful Nature, that also needs to change. We have Only Fish, the Milotic, Bold Natured, the Fairy Ground type with Weak Armor as an ability, with Shockwave, Tri-Attack, Geomancy, and Psyshock. And then last but not least, we have Price, our starter, the Leafeon with Moonlight, Bullet Seed, High Jump Kick, and Expanding Force, Magic Guard as an ability, Brave Natured. So, that's what we got going down. Let me change some natures and things here. I didn't mean to make you adamant. That was not the goal. You can be mod. No. Give me up special attack, lower speed. Yeah, give me quiet. And then you probably need to be.
Logan Prevo wants to know which shoe is Pride Shoe JR.
That's a you call, bestie. You're the one who named it. Finally, over my sinus infection, but my throat still burns every time I sneeze. I'm so sorry. Like, all of this just sounds miserable. Like, I feel horrible for you guys. No, you are supposed to be Bold Nature. Sorry, I just had you backwards in my head. You need to have Adamant. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. Cool. Now we should be good. Now we should be fully set to go. I get to watch the last season of Pokemon Journey tomorrow. Yeah, that's when it comes out. Everyone binge it. Everyone get to see the grand finale of Sir Ketchum in its final form. Things we love to see. Things we absolutely love to see. By the way, this is the farthest we've made it in Radical Red, at least on this file. I have technically made it farther. I have made it all the way to basically Erica in my previous battles that I myself have done. I will be surprised if we make it that far. I will be very surprised if we make it that far. Not that I'm doubting us and our abilities in any way, shape, or form, chat. I'm just saying, I hate you. Yeah, squishy! Do you think they will talk about the new anime on Monday? Potentially. That's a good question, actually. That's a very good question. I don't know. I definitely think it's going to be interesting. Does anyone have predictions for Monday? Because I'm going to call it now. I want it documented because I will definitely stream it. By the way, in case any of you guys did not know, I will definitely stream it. But my prediction for Monday, without seeing your guys's like predictions yet, I am predicting the fact that we are going to get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. I am also predicting that we are going to get a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There's one thing I saw as a leak, so I won't talk about it. But that is coming. That thing that you guys do not know is coming. Unless you also pay attention to leaks, in which case you know it's coming. I am also Let's Go Johto. That'd be crazy. I would love for it to be Let's Go Johto. The odds of it, not too high, unfortunately. They're gonna announce Zacian coming to Unite. They could give an update on Pokemon Sleep. They genuinely could give an update to Pokemon Sleep, and I would not be surprised if they did, if I'm being honest, which I think is gonna be really funny. You don't want a new game this year? I think they're gonna give something. I think they're gonna give a side game, to be honest. I'd be very shocked if they did not. Big Drop Sleep DLC home update. Yeah, they're probably gonna do a home update. But let's see. Let's cover the big bases they always cover. There's probably gonna be an update to Pokemon Cafe Mix. There's gonna be an update with Zacian coming to Unite.
Logan Prevo says, Pride Shoe JR is the left shoe in a woman's size 7 in a mid shoe style.
That was so oddly specific. But yeah. Pokemon Cafe Mix, Zacian coming to Unite, Scarlet and Violet DLC, Mystery Dungeon. I think that's going to be the spin-off game, is Mystery Dungeon. I would love for it to not be Mystery Dungeon, but I feel like they're going to go Mystery Dungeon. The thing that's coming that I can't talk about because it's considered a leak. Please Explorers of Sky. That's what I have heard. I've heard whispers. I feel like there has to be something else. They'll probably talk about the anime, yeah. Because it presents as 20 minutes, so I'm trying to think, like, realistically. I don't know. We can see. We can definitely see. What do they have out? I really don't even know. I'm just going to go to you. There'll be Pokemon stuff. There will be. This is very true. Very true. Like I said, I'll probably stream it for you guys. So. 25, second longest one. Oh, Poggies. That's exciting. Oh yeah, Terra Raids update. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be one for sure. It'll be interesting. I don't know. Oh my god, that was a lot of ability pills. Ultra Balls, air balloons. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Pokemon on Nintendo Switch Online. See, all these things are things that I've thought before. So, Kenny, because I did random movesets, and like basically no one has stab, so it's really bit me in the, to be honest. Yeah, that's been fun. What are the difference between ability capsules and ability pills? Oh, I can just.
Logan Prevo
Never mind.
wants you to use the chipmunk voice for 2 minutes.
Hi, gamers. Are you guys ready for gaming? Are you guys ready to game today? Because besties, do I have news for you. I am here for your Gaming Central. My name is Linz, and I'm going to be your host on today's episode of How Many Bad Encounters Can Linz Get? Because honestly, there's just a lot of depth. You have download Ayo bestie? Okay. You're level 19. Frickin' frackin' flippin' fluffers. I don't know. I tried using an ability pill and it didn't really do anything. So, not really sure, besties. Not really sure what we're working with. Why did you have Aurora Veil? And for what? At least you get good abilities. I mean, yeah, kinda. I mean, we're here. We're alive, for what that's worth. What? It's an Ultra Ball! You're a stupid frog! Why are you not staying in the ball? I hate you.
Hey, wanna dance?
The Gibby voice scared me.
No thanks. Why not?
Just,
Because I'm different?
you're so smelly. Take a shower, nerd. Thank you. Anyways, chat. I know Politoed was taken at some time. Is it still taken? That is the question we need to ask ourselves today. I've gathered you all here to determine if Politoed is still claimed. The answer, chat, is no. So that means you guys get to name it. Ability pills don't work with random abilities? That's tragic. They said, let's nerf her harder. Okay. Frog, man.
_Jess says, hydrate please, I'm begging.
Alright, chat. Give me 4. I love that, Bri.
Kenneth Connor wants to make sure you appreciated Gumi today.
Thank you.
Kenneth Connor wants you to please stretch your legs and hips so you don't die later.
Alright, chat. Please vote. I'm stretching. Oh, I need to unpin that message. Sorry, guys.
Not gonna lie to you guys, this stretch feels really good. Oh my god. Wow, that's way tighter than I thought it was. Woo. I did not realize I was this tight. Oh my god. Okay. Woo. Woo. Okay. Wow. Didn't know how much I needed that. Thanks, chat. All right. You guys have 10 seconds left to vote. 10, 9, 8. I have no idea, Alana. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kermit is the winner. It honestly depends if they're even in the same A group, because if they're not in the same A group, they won't breed at all. What happened to Chipmunk? Did you lock her in a secret cupboard or something? Yeah, you know, she keeps getting out. It's kind of crazy. You know, you would think that like pest control would do a better job. They just haven't, you know? And that it's kind of a skill issue at the end of the day, but you know, we're trying. We sure are doing our best in these trying times. Hi, Sam. How we doing, friend? We love the dance parties here. If you're excited, raise your hands like Yankees. You have discharge. Good Lord. Please stop. Preston, welcome to the stream, friend. Thank you.
Kenneth Connor wants to have an awesome affirmation. Please, K, thanks.
You want an awesome affirmation? Well, I'll give you an awesome affirmation. Your awesome affirmation is... Okay, so for context, you have to see the card, because I don't feel like without seeing the card, this makes sense. Right. right? Hear me out. You wear your self-confidence like your own cape, ready to fly. The mask is just to round out the outfit. I feel like that you have to see the card for it to, you know, just fully come together into fruition,
Logan
you know?
Prevo wants to know a random animal fact.
That there's snakes in the ocean. I didn't know snakes existed in the ocean. That they were like exclusive to like rivers. I did not know that there was a breed of snake that was able to survive said ocean. I did not know they had gills. Couldn't just like live in the ocean. But there are ocean snakes. And they're highly venomous. And that is what I have learned. And I wish I didn't learn that.
Kenneth Connor wants to know what their future holds. They are a Leo.
That's really brave of you, bestie. Okay. Don't be surprised if you are a little weepy today. The influence from planets can enhance your sensitivity to almost everything, including your own feelings. Take heart. It's bound to be short-lived. Cry if you need to, since it can be cleansing. Try not to wallow too much. Chances are, things are going to look better tomorrow. And make sure to take care of yourself today. That's all I got. That's all I got. I hope you feel inspired from whatever that meant. You guys can't see the air. You guys can't see the air. Chat, game crashed. It says the game has crashed because it jumped to an invalid address. I didn't realize we were address jumping. What if I told you game crashed? Okay. Pain. I've had worse. Wait, I'm sorry. You were bit by a snake, Andrew? You were bit by a snake? Honestly, being bit by a snake is one of the last things I would ever want to go through in my entire life. And I understand that that's not necessarily a rare opinion. But like on the list of just like everything that could happen to you, right? Like getting bit by a snake is on the list of I would like pay money to make sure it never happened to me. Like that would be on that list. You know, not that I really have much to offer money-wise, but I would do some bribery and be like, listen, how much does it take to make sure I never have to go through this? You know? Oh, surgery? Ew, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Exactly. Exactly, Sam. It's time to move on with your life and not allow people to define you. Snacks, welcome back. Back again. Snacks is back. Tell a friend. How many gifted to be bitten by a snake? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is no number. No number at all. Oh. Heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies. To the highest degree. Thank you so much, Nax, for the 4 months, though. By the way, I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I just got to get back to where I was, guys. Lynn said it's true, Sam. I mean, I hope the speech was at least somewhat kind of helpful yesterday, you know? I mean, the way I've kind of looked at everything I've gone through in life, like I said, as someone who has gone through a lot, just with like my parents and the way that I was raised and everything I've gone through and the long list of trauma that I could give you guys that you guys probably don't want to listen to. There's two ways that you can go with pain and horrible things that happen to you guys, right? And this just applies to anyone who needs to hear this. There's two ways where you can go with things, right? You can allow the pain and the opinions of others and, you know, people disrespecting you, telling you you are what you're not, right? You can allow those things in life to destroy you. Because unfortunately, there's mean people out there in this world who sociopathically get joy out of making people feel horrible, right? You can allow that to define you. You can allow that to be your legacy. You can allow for people to destroy you from the inside out. Or you can use it basically as your own personal fuel and desire and harness that to make sure that you surround yourself with people who treat you better, you know? And just do your own thing, you know? And for me, turning it around and like transferring that into something positive was me saying, I'm going to do what I can to make sure that nobody has to endure the things that I endured. And if they do have to endure the things that I have to endure, I can at least help them, you know, and give them wisdom and give them the advice of things that I've learned and, you know, hopefully make their lives less miserable and lessen that burden for them, you know? You know? That's the way I look at it. I'm sorry, late for the stream. I had to pick up my brother from work. Did I miss anything? I mean, the game crashed, so anything you missed, you're basically watching back now, to be honest with you. To keep it 100. How many likes for you to take a shot of hot sauce? Do y'all want me to fail and just, like, die? I mean, to be fair, it honestly wouldn't be horrible. It would just probably make my tummy hurt more than anything. Because let me tell you guys, the breakfast burrito at Starbucks with the sriracha sauce, so good. A life-changing breakfast. I just wish I could make it at home and like have the time to make it at home. I feel like I definitely could. It's just the time it would take to do so is so long. Also, by the way, guys, I'm really trying to not like have a Pokemon faint here, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I already beat all these fights. If a Pokemon faints, I'm just not going to count it. I'm just trying to get back to where I was, you know? Had family take a shot of, oh, Kierce, you're a sociopath. Did you encourage this? Did you encourage this? I pray you did not. Levi, I appreciate you. I really do. I had chicken and waffles the first time, and I gotta say, it's a go-to combo. You wouldn't think it would be as good as it sounds, right? Because just from like listening to it, you're like, yeah, that's interesting, you know? But then you try it and you're like, oh my God, this is like actually fire, you know? You know? I would never eat hot sauce. It bothers my stomach. I mean, my thing for me is like some hot sauce just tastes gross. And I think that's where I'm like, I don't want to say I'm picky about it, but like that's definitely why I like only enjoy certain wing flavors. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind spice. Like when it comes to like salsa and stuff like that, I definitely like enjoy spice. Vandy will tell you, when I make spaghetti, I add like red chili flakes to the sauce, and it was apparently too spicy for him. And so I was like completely unfazed, and he's like, yo, this is kind of hot. But like that spice for me is like good, you know? It's like the toasty. It gives you warm fuzzies on the inside, right? I think there's a difference between that and just like hot sauce that is there just to make you miserable and does not taste good either. You know? Did I do something? No, I just read your message. So that's my personal opinion. He's supporting me right now, and I heard some people talk some stuff about me. I'm sorry, Andrew. People are sucky. People are horrible. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, okay. I listened to a podcast this morning, if I'm being honest with you guys, right? And it's about one of my favorite celebrities who like recently is going through a divorce and has basically kind of had to carry the weight of just public opinion in regards to that relationship. Oh my God, 𝗂𝚘𝚗 is such a better encounter. And the very end of the interview was basically the interviewer saying, like, if you could talk to your 23-year-old self, like, what would you say? Essentially, we got that on the first ball. I just want to point it out. And the advice was like very resonant of what I told you guys yesterday. And it was very much so just like, you are going to have people talk crap about you. Like, that is something that is unchangeable in this world. Whether you are a public figure, whether you are someone who is in elementary school, people are going to talk negatively about you regardless, right? So I lost my entire train of thought. I read chat. Hold on. It's coming back to me, guys. It's coming back to me. Yeah, people are going to talk negatively about you, but people talking negatively about you does not have to be the identity of you, right? And as I kind of told you guys yesterday, if you continue to be a good person, and regardless of what you are met with, treat people with grace and kindness, they're going to be eating their own words, because what are they going to say? That you're too nice? And if that's the worst they have to say about you, again, that's a bigger reflection of their character instead of yours, you know? The other thing was that your social circle will end up shrinking dramatically through life, because we're kind of grown up, especially in modern age social media, expecting that like a vast majority of friends and being popular equals success and equals happiness. But 9 times out of 10, it's the opposite. And that allowing your social circle to shrink and surrounding yourself with only a close group of people who genuinely care about you, and getting rid of a lot of the noise and the public pressure for you to be seen a certain way, is genuinely better for your mental health anyways. And then the last one was, in order to get through it, you got to go through it, you know? Which, like, is kind of a sucky thing to hear sometimes, but, you know, I think a lot of us, when we go through something, it's like, I just want it to stop, you know? And I think understanding the fact that you don't have control over a lot of other people's things, you only have control over yourself. And people can be rude, but as long as, again, you manage yourself and you use the control that you have to be good in the world, you know, you're gonna go through it. But at the end of the day, you are going to come out on the other side the better person. So take that life advice where you guys can. Alrighty. So I listened to that this morning and I was like, huh, that's interesting. That sounds like what I said last night. I'm sorry, 𝗂𝚗𝚗. Also, last message, so you don't think I'm a sociopath? Oh my gosh, I have to keep scrolling. Okay, 𝗂𝚗𝚗. I got you. I'm sorry, 𝗂𝚗𝚗. It's just timing. It's like how I always come into Vandy's streams when he's doing a battle royale. That's just the way it goes. All right. Bets on whether or not I can actually get a Dynamax encounter, guys. We're like 0 for 5. Podcast win. Listen, I would love to. I just don't feel like it's entertaining to listen to me, myself, and me talk, you know? Find out next time. Exactly. Literally at this point, too. We're not gonna catch this. We're not gonna catch this, Dad. It's not gonna happen. Gardevoir's not gonna stay in the ball. Girl boss? I mean, listen. Again, I would love nothing more, right? Unfortunately, this thing is never kind to me. They don't want me to succeed. They do not want me to... They don't want me to do nice things here, chat. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. People would love to listen to you talk. I like being on other people's podcasts. Like, When I was invited to every single one, like I listen to so many podcasts that anytime I'm ever invited to go on one, I genuinely get so hyped. I'm like, you want to listen to me talk? You care about my opinions for like 30 minutes? That's crazy. That's an honor. You know, I think my biggest downside is that like I just genuinely don't have like a lot of time either, you know? And like I don't know what I would talk about, you know? When Big Brother comes back, I should invite you on to talk. I mean, listen. I'd listen to a Lynn's cast. I mean, but again, like, I don't know what to talk about unless I'm just like, all right, guys, here's your pop culture news for the week. Guess what? Hailey Bieber did something. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because there's not enough, like, news happening. You know? And I sure as heck I'm not going to give you your daily news of depression. Anything and everything, that's the joys of a podcast. I just don't know how I would do it myself, you know? Because I'm definitely like, I need people to bounce off of kind of a person, you know? Because like, that's why I like live streaming as opposed to like doing solo videos and stuff like that. Because I feel like I thrive off of having feedback, and like if chat gets chaotic, I get chaotic, you know? So I need that kind of energy to bounce off of constantly. So that's just my personal opinions. All right, here we go, chat. We're not gonna catch it because they never stay in the ball ever, but I'm gonna try. We're gonna throw an ultra ball. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do other than this here ball. Oh my God, 2? Exactly. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, chat. We don't get luck around these parts. We don't get luck around these parts. I had a Twitter notification. I wanted to be sure it wasn't the emote. Had to be sure. I know, Kier's fighting back against the system. I can't go this way? Wait, is this just a separate encounter altogether? Oh, it's the daycare. I hate Kanto. I cannot express to you guys enough my hatred for this region. I understand that's a semi-hot take. But what? Wait, why can't I go? I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. You're right. You're right. That's where I thought I went the first time. If we get something Kanto related on Monday, I will riot. You will not see me be happy. I will be excited for what is to come because I appreciate Pokemon and their dedication to games. I will be very angry if it is Kanto. I will be very angry, chat. I'm saving because we're here. Okay. My first Pokemon game was Oras? That's crazy. For your first one? I mean, I'm glad you were able to experience like the best version of Hoenn that was able to be given to you, you know? Especially considering that was peak back when Megas existed. So good. Megas was peak. I don't care what people say. Megas was some of the best things they ever brought to the game. Alpha Sapphire forever? That's what I chose, to be honest. I will say, no. I was going to give an opinion, but I actually don't think I stand by it. Never mind. I redact my opinion. I was about to say an invalid opinion. Can you believe that? Levi, have a good night, friend. I appreciate you. It's Hanson? Who is Hanson? Is this Hanson? These three mans? Blonde wigs Hansons? Plural? With an S? Me when I had an Altaria and a Gardevoir and still didn't Mega the entire game? That's so bold of you. How did you get to this place? I chose Omega Ruby because I started with OG Ruby. That's still cool though. Honestly, like, I wish BDSP would have gotten the love that Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did. And I think that's just one of like the saddest things for me personally, is because like I really, really love Gen 4. And I loved how well they did with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I think that's a very respectable opinion, and like a very common opinion, is that ORAS is probably one of the best made, remade Pokemon games. Aside from like Pokemon Snap. I feel like the new Pokemon Snap was like so good. You know what I mean? Main series. And so I'm just like, I'm sad that BDSP didn't get given that same kind of love, because I feel like Gen 4 was so popular. You know? That's the thing for me. Yeah, the underground was cool. I don't know. It just... I don't know. You know? My first games were black and white. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you went through that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's Hansel and Gretel, Uncle Ralph that no one likes. Exactly. That's it. It's just not staying in the ball either, guys. Take that back. You can't make me. You can't make me take it back. You can't make me, Newt. You can't make me take it back. Not the Gen 5 slander. I'll do it all day. I will do it all day. Could have been Gen 1 or 2. I would rather Gen 2 than Gen 5. You have Zap Cannon. I'm sorry. Bestie? Calm down. I'm running. I'm sorry. I don't care about him enough. I unironically love Gen 5. It's really brave of you to say. I really respect your wisdom. I like black and white. I mean, they got me into Pokemon. That's fair. You guys know my opinions on Gen 5. I'm not going to repeat them. But, you know, all I can say is I genuinely hope they go balls to the walls with the remake. And that it makes me appreciate Gen 5. You can't ever find... Yeah, I can't. How can you like Gen 1 or 2 more than Gen 5? I will say I like Gen 5 more than Gen 1. Not dex-wise. Definitely not dex-wise. But, like, region-wise, character-wise, like, everything else-wise, Gen 5. However, did that thing just shell smash? It said no surrender. So, I don't know what that is. But I'm winning. So, that's all I'm gonna say. But I do think it's fair to say I would actually rather replay Gen 2. Like, especially Heart Gold, Soul Silver than Gen 5. For sure. Omni buff, but it can't switch out. Yeah, that's what it was. I just saw the word no, and I was like, That Dugtrio is based off the Three Stooges, but can we talk about how Dodrio in Pokemon Unite has 3 hats? All different? 3 different hats. 1 man. Fire Red Leaf Green worst remake? I mean, I think that Let's Go is better than Fire Red. I don't like the catching mechanic in Let's Go, but I think just graphics and like how immersive that game is aside from that, so good, you know? My biggest gripe with Gen 2 is very much so similar to what Josh said in his like hot takes video, if you guys watched it. I'm sorry. How did you do that much damage? I have so many questions. So many. Anyways, now that we've endured that, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I was really taken aback by the damage that Bellsprout did, guys. What was I saying? I have no idea. Oh, Gen 2, yeah. My gripes with Gen 2. The level scaling and the level jumps in the game make no sense. Had they like properly level scaled that game, totally different game. Totally different story, totally different ball game. I despise the way the levels work in that game. I like genuinely like is mind-boggling to me that they went with that. The other thing is, I mean, granted, again, I understand that the games were technically supposed to end with like Gen 2. Like there was not supposed to be Gen 3. Hoenn was not supposed to exist. And then Gen 2 did like insane numbers, just like that damage from that Frostmoth. And so because of that, they ended up creating Gen 3 onwards, right? So I understand that as a preface before I give the statement. It's insane to me, the amount of, like, when you go through a region, I think they do a really good job giving each, like, gym leader Pokemon that, like, apply to it, I guess is what I'll say. And I'm just gonna pull up Josh's video here for you guys here real quick, because I made a moving graphic that exemplifies this point. Hold on.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is the fourth game.
Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat.
Guys, another video, and today we are going to be trying out a new
Hey, look. It's Josh. Smile. We're scrubbing, we're scrubbing, we're scrubbing, we're scrubbing, we're scrubbing, we're scrubbing, we're scrubbing. All right, chat.
𝗔𝗡𝚘 and 𝗵𝗏𝗏. I mean, those aren't crazy good Pokemon. You know, why do so many Johto gym leaders just have Kanto Pokemon? I don't know. All that
19! 19 Kanto Pokemon! In place! 19!
just have Kanto Pokemon.
2, 3. '19 Kanto! In case you missed it. Like, me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? That's just me. It does have Fusion Flare. You are correct. So, I don't know. I think had they fixed some of those things,
Kenneth Connor wants to know a random animal fact.
other than the ocean snakes, that each tentacle in an octopus has its own, like, strand of thought, essentially. Also, hippopotamus's teeth never stop growing. I very, very strongly dislike Charizard. Same, bestie. Cool. Thanks. Thanks. I don't necessarily like it. I will never sit here and say Charizard is a bad Pokemon, right? I think I just get frustrated when people, like, act like, oh my god. All right, guys, we need to take a break. We need to take a break. We need to take a break. Help. I'm being stalked. Help. Anyways, he said you called? No thanks. I don't want to. There's an octopus in the ocean that can kill you in a matter of seconds. Yep. I think I know which one you're talking about too. Have a good night, Andrew. Have good sleep. Have better sleep than I do as someone who has chronic insomnia. How are we feeling? Also, guys, to anyone who plays Pokemon Unite, I need to vocalize this. I have gotten like a match away from 1600, and every single time it's my threshold game, my team throws. And it's not like, our teammate's really the problem. I'm talking about the thanks pinging back and forth, and then I have a jungle invading on the other team, like my teammate going to their jungle and just force feeding them death. Absols. Multiple Absol. Plural. Actually, I take it back. One was a Gengar. Speedsters. I have jungle invading speedsters that feed. More than one. Would you recommend Unite to someone who hasn't played it? I mean, definitely. I think it's a really easy game. It's a really fun game to understand. I do think if you do look it up, there's a lot of videos you can watch that kind of teaches you the basics. Because if you're wanting to play ranked, which is what I do and a lot of other people do, you can play casually. That's totally cool, fine, normal. If you're wanting to like test yourself, if you will, and like rise the ranks and, you know, go all the way up through the ladder, as a lot of people who play the game do, I do recommend looking up like how the game works, essentially, because there is like the whole like dunking points portion of it. But it's like at 8 minutes, make sure you go to the bottom. And then when you're done with the bottom, then you go to the top. And then when you're done to the top, like that's when you make the judgment call of this is where we go. You know, so there's a lot of like rotating that happens in the game. And if you are playing it in that like ladder portion of it, like knowing that information is going to be very, very key. And it will help you not only win games, but it'll also make it so teammates aren't mad at you. Not that there's really people who use voice chat or anything anyways. It's not like you're going to have people yelling at you in any way, shape, or form. But I think that's probably the best thing I can tell you. At least so then that way you know how things work and you know what to like prioritize, you know? What are we talking about? Simple Faye asked if I would recommend Unite. But I mean, like, it's free and it's so fun to play. Like, especially if you have friends that would play it with you. Like, Pokemon Unite is genuinely the first game that Pokemon has released, aside from, like, back when I did competitive in Gen 6, where I would genuinely, like, consider getting into it competitively. If you ever need Pink Blob 1, Slowbro, or Pink Blob 2, Blissey, hi. Those are my Season 10 mains. Literally any other defender or support, hi again. I've been doing so much Clefable. I've been doing so much Clefable. I've been definitely playing pink blobs as well. Also comfy. I've definitely been on a support arc this season. I'm also very excited for the defenders that are coming. That shall not be named because I don't want to spoil for people who don't care or don't want to know. But the defenders that are coming, 2 of the 3, I want to pick up immediately. Immediately. I should have Psyshocked. I don't know why I didn't. Sorry, guys. Clef, Slowbro, Gren, Zoro. I really want to get back into Glaceon. I really have a lot of fun with Glaceon. I feel like the only thing that sucks with Glaceon, especially considering I run Shard and not Wind, because I hate Wind.
Is you just have to get, not necessarily lucky, but you have to play a very specific way. And depending on how the game rolls out, you either do great or you really struggle, you know? It is Splatoon. It is Splatoon, you are correct. Splatoon 3, I believe. Yeah. That can switch into an all-rounder? I don't know if that's how that works, Bestie. It could be the first, though. It could definitely be the first. I'm very excited for one specific League Defender. I'm excited for 2. 2 of them. I'm sure you could guess. Well, technically, I think all 3 you could make a viable guess for. The cute ones. The cute ones I'm excited for. Because there's one that's a little like... You know what I mean? What's your favorite Pokemon anime, Jen? Chat, this is the first one we've ever caught. I just need you guys to understand how big of a moment this is. My favorite anime season is 4. No questions asked. Followed by the Battle Frontier. I'm also watching XYZ. I could end up ranking XYZ higher than the Battle Frontier. I just haven't gotten far enough in XYZ to, like, officially place it somewhere. Bulbasaur is also no longer claimed, so you guys get to name it.
Pokemon Advanced. I like the theme song for Advanced. Advanced Battle. I do enjoy that one. I do. However, Ohio adults, you're so right. How could we forget?
Logan Prevo has decided that the last
There- yep, there it is.
chosen was Doo-Doo and with
There it
the
is.
agreement
There it is. There it is. There it
Ohio
is.
Baby.
It's just, we're starting right over from scratch, aren't we? All right. And for those of you who don't know what happened, basically Logan paid money to nickname the Pokemon. So anyone has the opportunity to do so, by the way, guys. But tell your fetus to stay in the ball. It's trying. It's trying its best. All right, let's get this encounter over here real quick. Because I think we already got 𝗔𝗡𝗔𝗍 because I think it connects to Brock's. That's dupes in a very ironic way. I'm also very excited to check out the Sylveon that we got. Not gonna lie to you guys. Big Sylveon fan. But yeah, I feel like Glaceon you have to play very like opportunistic because I hate running wind. I really like Shard. And you either do really well with those games or you struggle. And there's typically not really much of a middle. So it's kind of unfortunate. Alrighty, here we go. I don't think this one's claimed either. It is not. All right, guys. Do you think Ohio has explosive cown and creepy sewer creatures? Listen, after the train derailment that happened in Ohio, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Okay. Listen, I would rather not get arrested, but I do feel like it would be a felony to impersonate a doctor. I do have to say. All right, there's your names, chat. Please vote wisely. Please vote wisely. Alrighty. Probably even illegal in Ohio. What I miss probably a lot? I mean, not a ton. We technically made progress, but then the game crashed, so I had to like go back and redo it all.
Prevo says, question, if / when Ohio Baby becomes a vendor, we change into Ohio adults?
We could run it back. Are you gonna miss this house? Location wise, absolutely not. That's actually a very fair question. Location wise, not at all. I'm very excited to be in that location because it's so much closer to everyone else.
Jess is reminding you to save because
I got
we
you,
all
Jess.
know how bad your life is, and nobody in chat will know how to react if you cry.
We're so much closer to grocery stores. Right now, we're basically 20 minutes away from just anything. So like if you want to go get like fast food, easily 25-minute drive just to get there, let alone come back. So it's like an hour just to like run and get food. You know, like if you need to go to the grocery store, again, same thing. So it's one of those things where like you can't forget something or you're going to take an hour out of your day to go get it. So the house itself is really nice. Like this was a brand new build. We were the first people to live in this rental. So it was really nice, you know, and that's why we moved here, even though the location wasn't the best, because the value for what this house was like so much higher than what they were charging for it. So I'll be a lot closer to my actual like retail job when we move into this house. We'll just have a lot more space. Are we gonna get a new house tour at some point? I mean, maybe potentially. It's hard to do those because unfortunately, like, as much as there's a lot of people who have really good intentions, there are also horrible, horrible people on the internet who will use basic blueprints of houses and match them to the internet to dox you and like exploit your information. So like, that's like, as much as I don't think that would happen, it's just like you walk the fine line of it just takes one person, you know? And like, do I think you would do it? No. But it's the people who don't talk in your streams, you know? You know, like that's what sucks. Because you could think you can trust everyone there, but it's the people you don't know who are there, you know? It's a fun thing about being a streamer, you know? Hi, Rylan. Welcome to the stream. All right. I need you guys to vote, by the way. We are very close between Princess and Regina. Some people... It's insane. Are you guys aware of what swatting is over on Twitch? Have you guys heard of swatting? Because for those of you who aren't over on Twitch, swatting is a very common thing, unfortunately, over there, depending on the size of a streamer. There are, unfortunately, websites that you can use, and some people take advantage of, to dox people's location. And this unknown individual who wants to ruin the life of whatever streamer, basically call the police, and they say, hey, they say some kind of horrible incident. They'll say someone's being held hostage. They'll say that there's, like, weapons. They'll say something that would involve a SWAT team to show up to an individual's house. And they will make the SWAT team arrive while this person is live. And a lot of time, because we wear streamer like headsets that are like noise canceling and stuff like that, you don't hear people knocking at your door. You don't hear anything of that. And so the SWAT team thinks people are like being held inside the house. So they break into your house. And if you have family members, if you have pets, if you have anything, like it is such a dangerous situation for them. But it involves the police literally showing up and SWAT teams showing up. And like people's pets have gotten injured. People's family members have gotten injured. And it's all a lie, obviously. And like, they're like, the streamer's like, hey, you can search my house. There's nothing happening. And like law enforcement is aware of that, and a lot of big streamers will like personally call like a non-emergency line and be like, hey, I am a live streamer. If someone ends up calling your line saying X, Y, and Z, please know that I am a live streamer and that they are someone who is trying to exploit your system and try to get people to show up at like your house and stuff like that. Like that is a genuine precaution that people have to go through over on Twitch. And it's insane. It's very uncommon, but it has unfortunately happened enough to where there's like a term for it, you know? And like, that's what's terrifying. And like, that's why you have to be so careful as live streamers as to like what information you give out and everything like that. Because again, it's not the regulars you necessarily have to be afraid of 9 times out of 10, you know? It's the people who don't talk, that you don't know are there, who are waiting. I think even Dylan had someone happen where like back when Dylan wasn't wearing headphones, it was either Dylan or Vinny. It was one of the two, where they had like a Google Home in like the very back of their room. And they did like, you know how when some people do, there's a reason I don't have it, chat, text to speech where someone donates and like you hear the little streamer voice where it says, like Logan Prevost said, or donated $5 and said, butta 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 butta. So the text message that popped up on screen would say like, hey Google, what's my address? And Google would be like, your address is, and it like doxes. It's insane. Like people have done it to people in Georgia. It's crazy. And again, it's never regulars. But like, again, the 1 minute someone who has bad intention sees an opportunity, they take advantage of it. It's crazy. Yeah, I think it was Dylan or Vinny. I forget which one it was. It could have been neither, but it was definitely someone who's like close to our friend. You made my Google just go? Oh my God, Jess, no, I'm sorry. See? That's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Hopefully you weren't broadcasting yourself. Anyways, guys, we have 10 seconds left to vote. The poll is tied. You guys have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I bet it did. 3, 2, and 1. It's gonna tie. Of course it tied. So yeah, that's why I don't have text to speech on, guys. Big brain. Big brain. All right. Flip a coin.
Tails.
It's Regina. I think you guys know how it works at this point. Regina. Lynn's do be scary. Lynn's do be making... I stopped streaming because you got swatted? Like, legit? That's so insane. Were you on Twitch? That, genuinely, that has to be the most terrifying experience. Like, I genuinely would never wish that experience on, like, my worst enemy. I cannot imagine a SWAT team showing up to your house. Thinking that, like, it's a life or death situation, too. Like, they're not going to be nice. They are thinking there is some kind of, like, life or death situation happening. I'm so sorry, friend. Like, I can only imagine how, like, traumatizing that had to be. Who pays for property damage in that case? I mean, I think it's up in the air. It really depends on, like... I mean, it comes down to whether or not they can trace the call. You know? Because if people can trace the call, then you could get that dude arrested. Like, he, she, they arrested for it. Because, like, it is illegal to, like, call in, like, false claims, especially a SWAT team to someone's house, you know? So the person, if they can get caught and that phone number can be traced, you know, then that's the case. But if they're good and you can't track them, I mean, it might come down to insurance. If you have home insurance, I don't know. I don't know at that point. That's so scary though. I literally would never wish that on anyone. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And like, I know that doesn't change anything, you know, like that doesn't take away that experience from you, but I'm just so sorry that that had to happen. I mean, again, Owen, the chances of it happening are so incredibly small. Like, think about the amount of people that are live on Twitch. Hundreds of thousands of people. People are aware of what swatting is. Like I said, it is a term. It is recognized by law enforcement decently enough, you know? It's very, very, very low odds, you know? At headnotes on and yeah, exactly. It broke your arm? Did you say I did not? That's insane. Yeah, because like, yeah, exactly. Because you have your headphones on and like the headphones we wear are so like noise canceling that like you can't hear downstairs. You can't do anything. So they think that you're not answering because it's a bad situation and they break in. As you would, you know, as you would want them to do if it was a life or death situation. That's insane. Do you know if they were able to track down the person who did it? Like, did they have to pay for your hospital fees and stuff like that? That's insane. That is literally insane. It is not taken, by the way, guys. So, you guys have 4 nicknames. I'll save after this, Jess. Thank you for reminding me. I'm also sorry. If you don't want to relive this and this is like a traumatic thing for you, Rylan, please do not feel obligated to answer this, by the way, guys. I just wanted that on the record. Like, I don't want to trigger anything that is traumatic for anyone at any time. All right, here you go. That's insane, you guys. Oh, Mystic would have been good. Sorry, it showed up afterward, Jared. That's so insane. I'm genuinely just like processing that. All right, you guys have 10 seconds left to vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Magic Hat is the winner. Don't ask me why I did that, chat. Don't ask me. Okay, Magic Hat. Okay. Save. I remembered. Barely, but I did remember nonetheless. Okay, let's check out these abilities here real quick, chat. People have been doing it to kids at their schools? That's the first time I've heard of that. That's insane. That's a whole nother level of crazy. And for what? Because, I mean, that's going to be so easily traceable because it's kids. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to protect their stuff. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is a felony, correct? Like, imagine getting a felony because you're a idiot. He says that cops call his cell phone whenever they get a report. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a thing. It is literally a thing. All right, here we go. 𝗚𝚘𝚗, sassy-natured, neutralizing gas. Honestly, not bad. To make it so abilities just don't work. Special defense boosted nature with purified sword stance, taunt, and confide. We'll see what happens when you get better moves on it. Oh yeah, you are no longer leveled up. Okay, Ohio Baby. Tinted Lens as an ability. I don't know why the ability is purple. Why is the ability purple? Does that mean it's hidden? Does that mean it's a hidden ability? Anyways, super good ability nonetheless. Fire Blast, Embargo, Bolt Break, and Clear Smog. My God. For sure. All right. We have Regina with Forewarn as an ability. Shore Up, 1,000 Arrows, Soaring Shot, and Volt Switch. They weren't able to get to the person and they made me pay for all the damage because I was not nice to them. Oh no. How long are you streaming tonight? Honestly, Simple Fate, I'm probably not going to be streaming for much longer. My plan was kind of to go through the team and then I was probably going to end it just so I have time to I got to pack up my entire office and stuff like that. Vandy gets here tomorrow. We have 2 people coming out to measure carpet tomorrow. I have to install internet tomorrow. So there's just a lot that's going on. But again, Rylan, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Again, I would not wish that on any one singular person. And especially considering your arm got broken because some person is just so horrible out there in the world that they just like to see people suffer is a really just sad and disgusting thing that you have to even mention that you endured, you know? So from one streamer to another, I'm incredibly sorry. And just person to person, that is absolutely horrible. And I'm so sorry you have to even say that happened to you, you know? Oh, packing and moving goes well. Thanks. I packed up a lot of the kitchen today. I just need to pack up my room. I need to pack up my office. Yeah. That's what's got to happen. I also need to edit my shorts. I don't know. Shorts might not end up happening. We'll see. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this stream. Say goodbye to this background. It was a good one. They also donated $1 just to say... See, chat? That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about, chat. It's exactly what I said. It's insane. I'm so sorry, Rylan. But say goodbye to all the plushies. They were fun. If I change my mind, they might be back. I have kind of a vision for what I want to go for, and if I can't execute my vision, they'll come back. And they'll be my fallback, because I panicked. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me see if there's anyone I can raid here real quick. Is there anyone who is live on the platform known as youtube.com? Why is this individual awake? All right, I don't know how this sociopath is awake. But this is one of my mods. So if y'all want to be very, very kind, and show some love to one of my mods, they live in Scotland, so it's very late for them. So I don't know how on God's green earth they're alive, but please go show them all the love in the entire world. It would be greatly appreciated. Here's the link, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.